Hi, families. I'd like to tell everyone that I really appreciate all of your support in making sure students made it to their meetings last week. I think we had a really successful day of meets. Again, just to remind everyone, students have the option of meeting at 9 or 4 on Monday. On Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, they have their group meet at 10, 10:30, or 11. And then on Wednesday, if your child is unable to make that 10, 10:30, or 11, they're welcome to go to their other assigned time, which could be 3:30 in the afternoon or 6:30 in the evening. On Wednesday, we will be continuing with our bedtime story, Bring a Snack, Wear Your Pajamas, and we will be reading books by Karma Wilson and Doreen Cronin. And that will be our next author study. We kicked that off with Duck for President last week and had lots of fun learning about elections and voting. And then on Thursday, your child also has the opportunity to meet in their small group. If your child is unable to meet on that Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, it is especially important that you are completing their column of activities to support their learning. If your child is able to meet with me, you're still welcome to complete these activities, but know that your child is getting some additional ELA time. Wednesdays, we will have social studies, a social studies lesson, and math. So it's very important that you attend on Wednesday as well, because students will be learning kindergarten standards. In the kindergarten standards, we often talk about celebrations and different people who we honor and remember. So this week we will be learning about veterans and why we should thank veterans on Veterans Day. Please encourage that conversation at home as well. And if anyone out there is a veteran or has veterans in your family, please thank them from me. We have several other patriotic activities this week. We're going to start saying the Pledge of Allegiance each morning to keep lengthening that morning routine and help giving students experiences they would typically have if we were in the regular classroom. So we want to make sure we're providing those virtually. Students have the Pledge of Allegiance. Everything else looks largely the same in the middle. And then please remember our thankfulness calendar that reminds us to be thankful for things big and small this time of year. As always, students have some choices for art. We're focusing on American symbols. So there are some pretty challenging drawings here, trying to draw the White House or the Statue of Liberty. And then I've also provided a painting activity for families that would like to try some painting. Please, again, reach out to me if you need help with supplies. You're always able to modify those activities as you need to. For music, there are 3 different patriotic songs for students to listen to and get used to the melody. In the music standards for kindergarten, it's that students are familiar with the melody of the national anthem. And then I've also added in some other patriotic songs for students for this week. And then for PE, there's some different movement breaks and activities for your child. So you could, of course, incorporate these throughout other days of the week so that your child does get a chance to move in between these virtual lessons. In NOVA, students will largely be focusing on the letter I in ELA and also really learning how to separate and hear separated sounds. So for example, students will hear the sounds p, I, g, and be asked to identify that that word is pig. They'll also be asked to change out the p sound for the j sound to make jig. These activities will likely be very challenging for students, so please, this is just an exposure in NOVA. This is not something I would expect students to master. I really appreciate all of your support. Please make sure you complete the log here for social studies and science and the log here for PE. The last thing is on the 3rd page of this calendar. I have moved the help. If you need help, that information is still there. And if you are having difficulties with education.com, please call me, meet with me, set up a time with me, and I will walk you through it. Almost all students have logged in at least once, but if you are among the students who are still struggling to get in, please let me know. I hope you have a wonderful week, and again, thank you, veterans. I plan to see students on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Wear red, white, and blue to our meet on Wednesday.